There's something about the eighth hole on a course that triggers a seismic breakdown of one swing, especially if you're over 50, maybe even older. Here's the thing: you start the round pretty good, nothing newsworthy, but for the most part, your shots are like 80% on green regulation, which for us baby boomers and Gen X is pretty good and kind of boosts our confidence, right? Then the fairway trolls begin to crawl out and causes us to start shanking and slicing. Why? What causes this? I'll tell you that in a sec. But just know that this happens usually around hole number 8, at least for us that are in that 10 to 12 handicap range. So, what causes this from happening, these fairway trolls to crawl out? Typically, three things. One is you stretch instead of priming. The other thing is that you tend to break away from your pre-shot routine the more and more you go into the round because in reality we feel like we're doing pretty good. And the last one is the most critical, and it's the one that you actually spend more focus on the arm and torso instead of your hamstrings and your obliques. Now, let me tell you, this last one is pretty critical because it's all about feeling and being sturdy and stable when you complete your swing from the back all the way to the follow through swing. You see, EMGs, that testing that check the muscle activities on the nerve, it shows actually that your hamstrings are fully active. They are the most active muscles of your downswing, and to be exact, they're 88% active, more than all the other muscles. And yes, your chest muscles come on top when we're talking about the upper body. They're coming in at a hot 93% activity when we come to the downswing. Now, this data does prove something, and that is my point that you stretching your hamstring, especially before you start a round of golf, is likely not going to help you at all directly with your swing. However, priming the hamstrings for your ability to work your quads as it pushes off the ground when you make your swing does matter. It takes a huge part. Now, when I'm talking and when I'm referring to by priming is taking that fascia elastic force and creating some fluidity by using techniques like the ones I show my clients inside the program so they can incorporate it in their weekly routine. Now, let's touch quickly with the oblique muscles. The easiest, simplest way to think about it is think of them like corset instead of Russian twist exercise. Now, both set of obliques will take charge, especially if you tend to over rotate or perhaps you compensate with your shoulders as you start beginning to make your turn from the backswing. So I will suggest you do two things right away. One is that before you go onto the back nine, do some hamstring priming techniques. So the fastest way to do that, just check my Downswing Essential playlist on my YouTube channel. The second thing is take the at-home swing core assessment where you can find the link below so you can get a clear objective gauge which of your swing muscles are and which ones are not working when they're called upon. So just look for the link in the description and do it right now.